Evening, everyone. I want to first of all thank the council members for being here tonight. It's kind of an emergency, the fact that we have a couple of applicants that didn't realize that we did not have a council meeting scheduled in August, and lo and behold, 2 events are in August. So with that, I want to thank council members. Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilman Perry?
Present.
Councilman Acosta?
Present.
Councilman Fonseca? Councilman Fonseca? Councilman Figueroa? Councilman Bear?
Present.
Councilman Rivera?
Present.
Councilman Solano?
Present.
Mayor
Thank you.
Forms, present.
All please rise for the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. First item.
It's the city council sitting as a board of license commissioners should have 2 applications. The first one is an entertainment license for Stanley's Famous Hamburgers, and it's for the anniversary celebration on August 6th. We have representatives from the restaurant here.
Good evening. Lou. Congratulations on another anniversary. You can explain a little bit. I think we pretty much give your application, you know what it's about. Plus we know you're a celebrity, so you're on television, so I just go ahead. Say it.
Could you explain what are you going to be doing in the parking lot, what other things?
Well, our parking lot's gonna be closed off to all motor vehicles. We're just gonna put tables and chairs outside. We're gonna have a DJ. People that have to wait like 2 or 3 hours for their burgers, which does happen. Just want them to go outside, enjoy themselves. We serve beer and wine right now. We'd like them to be able to take it out, use the parking lot, and just chill out here while they're just waiting for their burgers. Okay.
And by the way, the burgers are 85 cents, 86 cents. How can you go wrong? No, the only question I had has been cleared up. Maybe Dan is here, but I did speak to the Journal briefly. That was in regards to a police detail. Apparently, the onus would be on you basically to keep control, and there will be a couple of policemen walking the beat anyway. Maybe Dan wants to elaborate, but that's what I got this afternoon. Thank you.
Stop, I apologize if our entire national layout.
How would you say?
Appreciate that. Yeah, we'll have a walkie beat detail, not anticipating any problems with that application. So, we'll have enough for this requisite that I don't believe that there's going to be additional detail requirements for those required on all that. Security passing my law.
Thank you. Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to grant the license with the approval also to allow his beer and wine license for his on his property fenced off.
Fenced off?
It's in the parking lot, so
Right,
it's fenced
right.
off.
The beer and wine will be, if there is any outside, it would be on his property, not on the sidewalk. He understands that.
Yes.
But I'm including that, so we're allowing that as an extension of being inside the property, we're allowing it on the property. I'm including that in the motion just to make sure there's no legal problems in the future.
Second motion and a second. Motion by Councilman Lozere, second by Councilman Acosta. Any further discussion? Hearing none, seeing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Chair votes aye. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Yes, congratulations. Next item.
Next item is an application by the Guatemalan Center of New England. It is for a festival rodeo on August 27th, 2017. This is a F1 application and also
Hi, good evening. Before we go any further, I just one question on your application.
Already. Thank you.
What are the hours of the event? Maybe I missed it. I didn't see the hours on there.
Sure, it would be 1 to 8.
1 p.m. to 8 p.m.?
Correct.
Thank you.
Chairman. I make a motion, but first I'd like to ask some questions. I make a motion to approve, but there may be stipulations depending on what the answers are, because this is my
Right.
district.
Let's take the motion to approve, is there a second? Second. Motion approved by Councilman Ziz, second by Councilman Casa and Councilman Solano, under discussion.
Could you were saying 1 to 8, I know there was another festival that was going to be there. We recommended that the stage or the amplifiers be facing away from where Burger King is, the hill,
Yes.
because the sound travels up the hill and it creates a problem, so we need to face it opposite from the hill of where Burger King is, and Emmett Street and Tucker, all that section.
Right. Currently, the diagram shows that, that we will be facing against the houses, so that the sound will not be an issue for the residents.
It'll be going toward Pawtucket.
That is correct.
That's it. And you have, you're going to be using mostly the Oak Grove Point Road section, not the Higginson Avenue section.
Correct.
And how many police officers do you have?
6, it's right on the application, 6.
6 has been the recommendation.
And from 1 o'clock to 8 p.m., and you're going to be cleaning up right after or the next day?
We will attempt to have it cleaned by the end of the night. If not, we will certainly make sure that first thing in the morning is clear. But our goal is to be done the night of.
And you have an FF1 license, so you're selling just beer and wine,
Just beer.
just beer. And that's going to be from the dispensary truck, or are you serving it in bottles or cans? Or
We are going to have a beer garden. It's going to be obviously monitored by security and police detail, and it will be served on plastic containers, plastic cups.
served by cup? So it's going to be a draft system, so,
Most likely will be in bottle, but will be transferred into a plastic cup.
and no bottles will be given out to people.
Absolutely not.
And you have somebody who is tip certified?
Yes, we have 2 professional bartenders that will be serving.
Anyone else? And you're fully insured, correct? Your organization is fully insured?
Correct. We are ensuring the event that day.
And I noticed you don't have a rain date for this rain or shine you're going, correct?
Yes, it's happening.
It's not gonna rain, but I just wanted to. Anyone else? Hearing none, seeing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Chair votes aye. Certainly the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations.
Thank you.
Frank and Ryan.
We're gonna
Yeah.
perform some fancy dance.
Alright.
Motion to adjourn.
We have a motion by Councilman Cochran, adjourned, second by Councilman Solano. We stand adjourned at 5:09, which just broke the record. Thank you.
I'll get your.
That's all right, I don't need it. I got it. My shoe. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's special city council meeting. Clerk, please call the roll call vote.
Councilman Clary.
Present.
Councilman Acosta. Councilman Figueroa. Councilman Fonseca. Councilman Jose. Councilman Rivera. Present. Councilman Solano.
Present.
I have a quorum, Mr. President.
Thank you. Please rise for the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. First item.
It is a public hearing pertaining to Falls Police Department's 2017 application for the JAG Burn grant funds.
Did anyone sign up? Okay, we open the public hearing at this time. There's no one that's signed up, the chief will speak on it.
Mr. Chairman, before we open the public hearing, I would just like to register a concern that I filed with the city solicitor regarding the notice in the availability of agenda items. I filed this concern with the solicitor a couple hours ago, and I just wanted to have it on record that I filed that complaint in failure to receive any of the agenda items as I requested. This is the first time I'm seeing this. I know we're going to be discussing it, but I feel it's, we should be giving better notice than at the time when we meet.
Thank you.
File that as a concern.
So noted. With that,
Colonel James Pedasa, Police Chief of Center Falls. Good evening, everyone. The reason I'm here today is that we are applying, for the past years, we're applying for a JAG grant. We're submitting application, we have to put an abstract together, explain what money is going to be utilized for. And this year as well in the past, we use it for technology. It's something that we always need to improve upon. And we've never had any, we've always had success in getting the grant money for that purpose. So if I may, I'll just give you a quick synopsis of what it's going to be utilized for. We don't have all the documentation together for prices for everything, we just have approximates, but that'll have to be together and submitted obviously with the grant later date. We're in the process of doing that now.
Chief, do you have any documentation for us?
I just mentioned we don't have everything put together yet. We're working on that. It's usually the process. It takes a while. You have to get all the vendors to give bids on this. So I don't have anything available to you. All you can do is give me a narrative of what we're going to be utilizing the funding for. Right. The expenditures anticipated for this Department of Justice DOJ grant are for the purchase of hardware and software to allow personnel to log on to the existing police network with heightened security by employing fingerprint readers. Our agency will purchase these fingerprint readers for all network access devices and software to allow them to authenticate to the network, and some access will soon require dual authentication. We will also be purchasing hardware and software to increase the viability of the Emergency Operations Center, the EOC, to back up data and maintain a real-time site for uninterrupted alternate site failover. Our agency will purchase hardware, HP server, technology SANS software, virtualization software, updated operation systems for existing and new placement terminals. The total approximate cost for these conversions and/or enhancements are in the area of $23,000. We will also be purchasing Verizon Fido service, internet only, for a 3-year period costing approximately $5,500. This internet access will provide the necessary communications access in the event of an emergency episode where the primary location at police headquarters was rendered inoperable. The total grant amount allocated, if approved, is $28,677, which should completely cover the entirety of this fiscal project. Last year, fiscal year 2016, our agency received $28,981 in DOJ grants funds for 3 previous technology-related needs. Does anyone have any questions?
the only question I have is, I guess we're under the deadline, it's Friday, is that correct? Is it Friday to get the grant in?
I believe, you know what, I should know the answer to that question. I believe it is this Friday, or maybe is it next Friday? I'm not sure. I wish I should know that
It
answer.
might be next Friday.
I think it's next Friday.
It's very
But
important.
we're in a rush to get all the documentation together to submit that.
That's my point.
The September 5th.
A week, right.
Well, thank you.
Are you looking?
So I guess I want to ask you, so this application haven't been submitted yet?
It has not been
It has not been submitted. It had to go before the public hearing first. Not necessarily approval by the council, but it needs to be a public hearing. Then later on, the mayor has to sign a letter saying it did actually in fact go before a public hearing. We need a copy of the agenda. We need a copy of the minutes. And honestly, the DOJ doesn't give us a lot of time to put this together. So it's always a big rush every year. And unfortunately, some agencies don't meet the deadlines and they lose the money. So So we, obviously, we're not in a position where we can afford to lose any money at all.
Okay.
Good point. So is there any other?
Yes, also. Chief, are you looking for a resolution, or are you just looking for a copy of the minutes?
I just need a copy of the agenda, which I already have today, and I'll need the minutes of the meeting that we actually had a public hearing like we promised we would.
Was there any other public outreach besides this quickly called meeting, Chief?
We just did what was required by the grant, to have a public hearing. This is what we've done, obviously this year, but we've done in previous years. We use it as a council because this is the best opportunity to get the most amount of people here. If we had a separate public hearing, it might be just crickets right now. I'd like to have at least somebody to explain this to.
Chief, I fully support the grant application. I'm just a little concerned at the quickness of how this took place here for this evening. And have we applied for this last year?
We have for the past, since I've been chief, we've been applying for this grant.
Have we been approved?
I just mentioned this earlier in the conversation. Last year, 2016, our agency received $28,981 of grant funds for 3 previous technology-related needs. Every year, we look for the same technology money because you can't just purchase technology. You have to upgrade it. So it's an expensive process, something that city can't afford on a regular basis. So we have to look for other avenues to do this. So
You received the grant last year, approval.
yes.
How many other approvals have we received in the past year?
Since I've been the chief, we've been applying. Prior to that, I'm not really aware of where the grant money was coming from. But unfortunately, a lot of us weren't privy to what was going on with the current financially. But under my command, we've been applying for this grant. Under my direction, we've been utilizing this money strictly for technology. I can give you some ideas of some
How many
things we use the
years
money for.
have we been approved? Last year? you
Past, but at least the past 5 or 6 years.
said? Okay. And is it just for technology upgrades?
We've been utilizing this specific grant for advancement in technology, or to maintain or replace current technology. We want to make sure we have redundancies in place here, so when anything falls, we have a fail-safe. I can give you one example, is that there were several agencies that decided to purchase air cards as a backup for the actual phone lines. If you remember, about a year ago, there was a crash. They lost phones, law enforcement, EMS, they didn't have that capability. We were one of very few agencies that were able to maintain that communication throughout the state. Us, the state police, and maybe 2 or 3 other agencies.
Yeah, Mr. President, do we need to make a motion to?
Yeah, I'm going to close the public hearing. I just want to add.
You go.
Oh, I'm sorry, you go.
All right. Who's the internet service provider now? Verizon or Cox?
Verizon for internet.
Verizon?
Yeah,
So
we have our
this is-
air cards too for our cruises. We have mobile data terminals inside the car. We use the Verizon air cards as well.
So this is like for 3 years contract with
With this
Verizon?
contract, be for 3 years, service will pay in advance, part of the grant.
And you say with that money, you're trying to get a new HD server, right? Is this replacing another server or just adding?
No, we've added one recently, but
Yeah.
we try to replace them every so many years. We have several servers. We have backup servers and we have main servers, and we try to replace them because we obviously don't want any of the crash. We take the older ones, we utilize them as the backups. We do this every year. We try to get at least one server.
Thank you. I mean, this is a win-win situation. I don't know what we're concerned with this. With that, I close the public hearing. And also looking for a motion.
There's not, the council, I don't know if this was not for approval of yours, so if you don't have,
We're all in favor.
Mr. Chairman, I would rather go on record that the council endorses the grant and fully supports it. I make that as a motion, Mr. Chairman.
That's fair. You have a motion to approve the grant before us. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Chair votes aye. Nays? Ayes have it. That's the one.
Thank you. Appreciate your time.
Thank you for your
Thank
time.
you. Good night.
Thank you for your time. Thank you. With that, next item.
we need a motion to enter into executive session. Mr. President?
Okay. Looking for a motion to move to executive session, which will be upstairs in the conference.
Motion to move the second
We
session.
have a motion by Councilman Solano, seconded by Councilwoman Alvarez.
Councilman Corporal? Councilman Perry?
Yes.
Councilman Figueroa?
Yes.
Councilman Fonseca?
Yes.
Councilman Zed?
No.
Councilwoman Rivera? Councilman Solano?
Yes.
We are in executive session, Mr. President, we'll go upstairs.
Up to the floor, no
Up to the
noise.
floor.
Need a drink, get it now.
We should leave these on, right?
Okay, close down, so like the video.
Video stays.
Video stays on.
I'll be going upstairs and then come back down.
I told them.
Oh, yeah, I let this one over. They talked me into it. I did, actually I did, but I couldn't take the trophy, couldn't take the trophy off the kid.
Oh my gosh, Bob, no, you can't take it from
I
him.
wanted to, and then give it to the kid, okay?
No.
I did, okay. One hot plate.
Oh, no, thank you.
I'm going all over the, kind of ball.
Gym, man. What are you now?
Take me to your gym. I can follow you, no way. Look at your legs. I can't. I can do a little bit push-ups and pull-ups. That's it.
Congratulations.
What's up, neighbor?
Oh, did you move in already? I moved in, yeah. Oh, when was the last one? I didn't. I'm still trying to get it. I was on vacation. And left tomorrow. Yeah.
What's to adjourn? Have a
Sorry.
motion by-
Oh, wait, Mr. President, I need to announce the vote.
Okay, thank you.
Call us back to
Back in the council chambers. Madam Clerk, if we have the results of the vote regarding the executive session.
in executive session, there was a motion to approve the resolution was made by Councilwoman Rivera. It was seconded by Councilman Solano and Councilman Figueroa. It was a roll call vote, all voted in favor. Wait. Yes, all voted in favor, it was 7-2. Motion carried.
Thank you. Now we have a motion to adjourn by Councilman Acosta, seconded by Councilwoman Fonseca at 7:55. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Chair votes aye. Nays? Hearing none, seeing none.
Got it back, man. That bus was late.